Yeah, hi, this video shows the batch invoicing feature in IQ Reseller. We've got a lot of customers doing hundreds of transactions per day, but even if you're doing less than that, you might want to turn on this feature. Typically, companies, they'll either auto invoice at the point of shipping, which can be set up here in System Setup. If you go to the Shipping tab, I'll just show you that right now. So here it is, System Setup, Order Processing. You would just click automatic invoice and ship. But some people don't want an automatic invoice and they don't want to do the automatic shipping markup if it's shipped on their own account. They'll put that at 0. But if you want to have your invoices go out in one shot, typically what you'd be doing is working from the sales orders, right? And so you're using IQ Reseller Ship. So when you do that, of course, you can't invoice anything unless it's reserved. And then you would just sort on ship status here. So we'd go to shipped. And you can see, okay, so all these orders were shipped. Now, granted, this is a demo database, so they're spread out over a wide date range, but typically you'd have them all in the same day. You could do a click here and a shift click, or if you wanted to filter and only invoice by client or something, you could do that. If you have more than 100 on a page size, you're gonna have to invoice 100 at one time maximum. But typically, that's what you would do, and then you would just select the invoice button. It's going to give you this big, this sheet here that kind of itemizes all the invoices, and then you would just click invoice, and it's going to start doing them, and it's going to, once it does them, they're going to, turn green, and you can see them happening there. And so it'll go relatively quickly. It starts slow and then just goes faster and faster as it gets its groove on. So you can see here that it doesn't take long. Those invoices then will move from the reserved tab to the invoiced tab. And of course, they're going to have the invoice date of whatever date you do them. You can see this one here gives you a little red notice that says one item has an issue. So you want to go into that particular sales order 0709 and find out what that issue is, and then resolve that issue. But otherwise, everything else you see green here has completely auto invoiced. Now, if we want to just go double check one, we could go to this SO 1999 Anderson, and I'll go over here and type in 1999 Anderson, and there it is with an invoice status and the amount. Status is shipped. So there you go. If you want that turned on, it's nothing that you can turn on yourself. You just got to put in an IQ Reseller support ticket. We will turn it on in the back end of the database, and you can turn it off whenever you want, or have us turn it off for you whenever you want, if for some reason you don't like it. Note that at the current time, this does not automatically email the invoices. The invoices would still have to be emailed. We do have a vendor payment automation too that actually does email the vendor when the payment was made and the type of payment. So that will be coming in the future for the invoice to automatically email as well. But at least that saves you a lot of time. Thank you.